Hi, my name is Katie, and today we are going to cover chapter 11 for Java Advanced. So, this is an exercise. Over here, we got fill in the blanks for each question below. Fill in the blank with one of the words from the possible answers. Less to correctly answer the questions. So, here we have our possible answers, and here we have our questions. Given the following compliable statement over there, what must the class of the object stored in my array list implement? So now we're going to take a look at the possible answers and go answer it. So what must the class of the object stored in my array list implement? That should be comparable. I'm just going to highlight number one. Hello. And over here, I'm just going to make it yellow as well. Next question. What method must be the class of the object stored in my array list implement? Okay, so now it's asking for the method. Just highlight the screen. A method over here. So we obviously have compare to, which is a method over here. Obviously, this is comparable, so it should be compared to. Highlight that in green. Okay, next question. Can the class of an object stored in my array list implement both comparator and comparable? My answer would be yes. So let me just highlight yes. Okay, now we have the next question. Given the following comparable statements, they both do the same thing. So over here, if we just look at the statement over here, collection dot sort my array list compare my array list dot sort my compare. In the class of the object stored in my array list implement comparable. So these are yes and no answers. I'm going to say in the class of the object stored in my array list implement comparable. Yes. Okay. That is yes. Next. Can the class of the object stored in my array list implement comparator? I would also say yes to that. Must the class of the object stored in my array list implement comparable? Uh, must the class of my object stored in my array list implement comparable? No, I don't think it should. Okay, next question. Must the class of the object stored in my array list implement comparator? So must it? I don't think it has to. So I'm gonna go with no. Next question. What must the class of my compare object implement? It should have the comparator. Yeah, I think it should have the comparator. Highlighting. And then what method must the class of my compare object implement? It should obviously be compare. Let me just highlight. I use all my colors. Just go with honestly be blank. But obviously, this is my answers, and that is it for chapter 11. Thank you for watching.